Bendiciones. I forgot to even say that right now in Hollywood, you know that there's these big fires over there, and it looks really similar to like before when Maui was, burning. Like when I saw the images, the pictures, that's like right away what I thought was the Maui, what happened there. And a long time ago in San Diego, there was like fires in LA, and then the fires were burning for like a long time, and then it started like making it rain ash in San Diego. And they told everybody to stay inside, like nobody could go outside. They said don't even drive your cars because the ash will blow into the engine and it could ruin it. So everybody had to stay inside, and it was pretty scary, just to be trapped in there, and it was just covered in ash outside. So then I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, because it's the same. They're saying like this is worse than anything they've ever had over there. So, and the big winds. So it's good for everybody to be prepared with things if you have to stay inside. And not just like if you're in Southern California or wherever California, everywhere, to have your bag if you need to leave, to have a bag, or know that what you're going to take. Like that's what I was thinking too, like like stuff wouldn't matter, like nothing would matter. Like I was having an issue over an old lamp, and like if it just came down to it and we had to like run and escape, and it would just be about being safe, that's all that would matter, and not the stuff, none of the stuff. And so just make sure that if the electricity were to go out, if the Wi-Fi, like have a little, they have those handheld radios. I had found one that was like a crank that you crank up. I think I'm gonna have to, well, I don't have to, but I think I want to get that one that you crank up, because I was looking at like generators, but I think those are so like loud, people would hear it, and they would know and come. So I don't know. And like I know some people are ready to like defend whatever they have, like to the end, they're just gonna defend. And I think this is like where people that have faith, you have faith in God, and we, no matter what you are, Christian, whatever religion, is just, to pray for, like all of us are going through something in any part of the world. Like you see, like in other countries, it's like suffering all over the planet. It's like so much, and it's like it changes the vibration of the whole planet. Like when that happens, like if there's so much suffering and like worry and these feelings and all the fear and all of these things, it changes the vibration. So that's why, like in these times, they have a lot of like the new kids that are coming. You notice them that they're what do they call them? I forgot what they have a name for them. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Can I not think of the name? I keep thinking Star Child, but I think that I've seen like other people say another name, but it's Star Child is all that keeps coming in my, and not letting me think about anything else. So I'm just gonna go with that. And to help lift the vibration, uplift the vibration of the whole planet. And this is why I take time. Like, you have to be aware of things, obviously, that's going on in the world, but to not stay with it, not just, you go down the rabbit hole so deep, and then it makes you, it could make you really mad. And depending on like what type of training you have and what type of mentality you have, it can cause people to go into extremisms in any religion, and it's just groups that get together to do things. But taking little pauses to focus on uplifting, lifting the vibration, uplifting the vibration, and knowing that it's a spiritual battle, because we are spirit, and these same people are also Christians. So just remember always that it's a spiritual battle. And we are spiritual. We are spiritual people. We're spirit. We're spirit. And so to pray the power of prayer. And it doesn't matter, not to spend time like saying, hey, you're praying the wrong way, or you're praying to, that's a different God. We all have the source creator. If somebody says creator, some people say source, God, Allah, and except that some people say Jesus, but that it's God, the energy, the focus of God. And I think if even a Christian can admit that Jesus was the Son of God, so that God is the original source, the creator of Jesus, the creator. And so the infinite, the source. So then, and also to have like little reminders, like to look, like I like to look at the images of the universe, and then to look to see like where we are, like in the Milky Way. And then from the Milky Way, like to know that in the Milky Way right there is Earth. And then in that, all of that little stardust, like we're there, like a little crumb, like on the Earth, like just a little speck. Like we're all stardust, and you zoom it out, and that's what we are. Like that's what we are. And we are the ones that are going to make it or break it, make or break. And it's all in the awakening, baby. It's all in the awakening. But yeah, please pray for the people in all of, I know like a lot of people don't like Californians, but even though then the people that they're putting on the ads, pray for the people. Just see that all of those people that had to be evacuated, and like not to they're not in the safety of their home, when they get to go home at the end of the night, and be tucked away and in their home, and feel the warmth and the safety, that families all together, under, and they're not having that, they're not knowing, at least if they're together, but wherever they are, it's just that they're safe, that the people are safe. California, all the states, all of the United States, to be protected. And the white light to grow over all of America, South America, North America, South America, all of America, the whole continent. And then like to spread all over and go Canada. Oh, speaking of which, how they're talking about they want to merge Canada, Mexico, and the US. And a lot of they say a lot of the Americans will be okay with Canada, with the Canadians, but not with Mexico. That's what they're saying. That Mexico's ready to do it, but that they don't think the Americans will go for it. So you hear them like saying that they have like some treaty or something already, or something that they have written up about that merger. And that's just what they say. They're just all over the world, all over the planet, that they're doing that. They're doing mergers so that they can all come together to form the New World Order. And the New World Order also, like aliens, used to be a word that people would just right away say, oh, bananas. That is just bananas. But now it's unaccepted. I think it's even on mainstream media. People just say it. Like it's just been there all along. And also shadow government. People just say it also like it's just been there all along. Even I think I've heard it on mainstream media too. So they just say it right to your face now. It's like there's like, what are you going to do? You know? And then the so-called president doesn't even answer questions to people. They ask questions. He just says his little written statement and walks away and doesn't answer. What are you going to do? I don't answer to you. Answer to somebody else. Okay? The shadow government. As people always work with your shadow. Work with a shadow. But also, not to bash the government, because this is all allegedly, and I don't know, it's like pretty scary to mess with the government people, because you don't know who's actually behind it. Who is it? Who owns corporate America? Corporate America. They said that America is a corporation. Like, well, how does that happen? How does that happen? And it happened to for Mexico, because Texas or I think like Texas, Louisiana, over there, that area, like I think Montezuma or some president of Mexico sold it, and he wasn't authorized or allowed to sell it, but he sold it anyways. And so they took it over. America took it over, and only the president that was not authorized to sell it, he made money off it, and then it was sold. And it's just, I don't know. I think they do it all the time. Like, it's really weird that Trump is like talking about Canada becoming the 51st state, and then that other lady from Canada starts talking about, oh, instead of that, why don't you just why doesn't California and Washington and Oregon just merge with us, with Canada, and they'll have free healthcare, so they don't have to make GoFundMe's. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they're planting all those little nuggets everywhere, because that's like, what kind of like back and forth like joking is that? Like, why are they saying that? It's really weird. So, a lot of weird things going on. And that's why you have to have your head on a swivel, because you got to see like what's going on over there, over there, over there. You got to watch everything. What's going on? What's really going on? What's happening? You know? And then if you're just looking down at your tablet, at your TikTok or whatever, then you're gonna miss out on everything that's going on around. And take care.